What do you, what do you want? What do you want? Oh, that's Mac telling me we need to get outside and go for a walk. You know, do you guys speak dog? Have you learned their language? You spend enough time with an animal and you start to learn a little bit about them. Right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go, but I gotta do something first. First things first. This is from my buddy Jim, or let's just call him Jim. Let's just call him Jim. What a friend Jim is. Look at this. I know, Mac, it's beautiful, right? It really is. Oh, look at it. It smells like tangerine almost. I know. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to roll a J, and then we got to get going out in the woods. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I know. We're going to go, Mac. We're going to go. I'll scratch your butt in the meantime. Make you happy. A little butt scratch never hurt. All right. So much about your privacy, right, Mac? Yeah. Let's go down. Come on. It's nice. It's pretty clear. Not a lot of ice. And it's whatever is here is really manageable. This is kind of almost like an animal trail. And I say that because one day I was sitting on one of these rocks and along comes a deer walking along the corner. Mac was sitting next to me. I saw the deer coming. Deer didn't see us. Mac didn't see the deer. The deer got literally 6 inches from my face, and Mac was on the other side of me. And everyone, at least both of them, were pretty surprised. Mac was pretty chill. The deer took off in the other direction. I'm sorry, Mac. I'm not giving you any privacy whatsoever. But here again, this is thanks to Mac. He wanted to get out here today, right? Mm-hmm. And I appreciate him for that. I'm gonna put this shit down. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. It's one tree. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorites. So I'm about to just... Here, I'll show you what I'll show you. This might work. See, that looks like it's about average. Fair to Midland. Yeah. See? I don't know. Yeah, you can see. That map will come up here too sometimes. I know. You don't want to just hang. You want to go do something. You want to walk. Okay. Oh, that felt good. The tree makes the best rolling foam roller ever. Just rolling all around in it. Okay. Alright, let me get down. I'm still working on a new hip, so I gotta do this gently. Alright, watch out. Watch out, buddy. I know. Alright. Okay, see, he keeps me on task. That's why I love him. Hey. Max, right? Right with me. We're sitting on a rock. Right? Yeah. What's not to love about this? Get a little bit of snow. Still on the ground, just a little bit, but it's enough to make it really beautiful. Anyways, part of why I start this is as a reminder to myself, and if I tell everyone, then it'll probably happen. You know, I always go out here and there's certain spots where you walk and where the leaves have fallen, and they've fallen and have been there for probably a few years, and as they've accumulated, they're real soft where you walk and spongy to the touch. I think next time I come out here, I might grab a little bag, bring a little along. I know that's like, we can't all do that. I know all the things. Somehow, like, buying more from a big box store doesn't seem like a better answer. So I'm just doing what I'm doing, just a little bit. I know if everyone did just a little bit, then it would be bad, and then I'd have to reassess my actions, I guess. But for right now, I think a little bit's not too bad. But you know, that's my current view. I'm open to change in that. I guess it's the lesser of two evils, right? We're always trying to pick those choices in our lives. The lesser of two evils. I think Mac would much rather I be walking with him and him getting some exercise, but I have my limits too. And I did bring some, I think the new word is produce. Yeah, produce. Not that I need to speak in code, but I know sometimes that just helps with language. Gardening and produce, it kind of makes sense to me. All right, well, I'm gonna consume some produce and reconnect with the space, but I figured I'd share with you guys, and yeah. Oh, I will say one thing, it's interesting. Had some feedback from a buddy. I was just like, hey, look at this crazy shit I did, and he loves the high stress training video in particular. He's going through it right now in his own life, and it just I guess was helpful too. And even just you know, we go through it sometimes, you know. I think we're all going through it. I think that's actually the secret that no one talks about, or we're afraid to admit to ourselves. Everybody's going through it, and if you're not, man, that's awesome. I love it. But I think there's a lot more going through it than we realize. So anyways, I'm out here doing my thing, and hope you're doing your thing. What's that? Static in the line. Static in the line. I'm just sitting out here enjoying the view, and of course getting some fresh air in. And I was thinking about something that I kind of did want to share, and so I just figured, well, shit, might as well talk about it. But the whole idea of unmasking is a big part of what I'm doing, but I realize, that's part of social interaction for me too. Is, I don't know, it's reframing it for me. I noticed walking out here to the trail, I'm very much a introvert, but I have developed extrovert skills that it would surprise a lot of people, especially from my past, if they were to hear that I was an extrovert, or I mean, an introvert. Yeah, hopefully I got that straight. I'm truly an introvert. But I mask pretty well. And so even like walking out here, there's a family, and it's like I went into automatic pilot mode. And it's not even, oh, you're just being polite. Well, no, I had no choice. It was like, it was not even a conscious thing. It was just like, it just like happened. And I'm just aware of it. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm just aware of it. And it's not that I wouldn't want to behave that way. I guess it just to slow down and be more present with it. To not like have to react so quickly and to move past it so fast. To actually pay attention to all of it. It's out, so that's for a reason. She can go down. You know? I don't know, it's just interesting. It's interesting when I think about it. I watched a talk about someone who was talking about his own unmasking with autism, and it was just real interesting. I identify with it, and it's really what made me think of that experience, because it wasn't just today. That's like my normal experience. And it's interesting. Driving Uber it's like a constant exercise in that, and the observations of myself and how I act and how I interact. It's the 10-minute relationship, I like to call it. They're very quick, very short relationships, which is great because it takes pressure off, and you can see things and decide to change things, or just be different or act different or observe yourself in that process, right? And just to allow for different things, and maybe, I don't know, it's a constant experiment, constant social experiment, just like the plants. And so I'm glad I got out here. I'm going to put this damn phone down. Right, Mac? Right, Dad? Yeah, he's not even looking at it. Meyer is interested in my cereal. He's really interested in pets. Oh. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah. That is some pretty stuff. And Meyer is about to get into my cereal. Doesn't that look good too? All right, come on, that's mine. You can have it when I'm done. Not before. All right, well, I'm gonna eat that next, and maybe eat some of that next. Not sure of the order of things, but yeah, we had a really good hike, and it's time for a little dinner. But man, this is yeah, right? Like, it just like takes my breath away. I don't know, but it's all around us, like when you just look for it, like all around us. Anyways, figured I'd share.